match with Kiba Izuku versus Naruto Uzumaki. Proctor says. Name's Keka Hayate. I want a clear fight between the two of you. The two boys would nod as fight. As the two would back, as Keka would back off, jumping away. As Kiba would say, "Alright, Naruto, I'm giving you one chance. Back off before I kick your ass." Naruto would say, I don't think so, Doc Breath. Kiba would snarl. Come on, Akamaru, let's go. Akamaru would bark in agreement as he jumps off his head, Kiba's head, as they would go to a stance. Naruto will say, time out. Is that even allowed? Because I don't think the puppy can help. If you ask me. This is when the practice Gecko would say, it's allowed. It's a Ninken, part of the Inuzuka pack. This is our partner. It's allowed. Uh-oh. Where's my partner? You don't get a partner, Kiba says. Dopes like you are all alone. Come on, Akamaru. As Akamaru and Kiba would rush at Naruto, as they would be swiping and slashing. Naruto would make his cage punch into this. They would clash. Kiba and Akamaru would be winning at first. But Naruto did a fast one, pulling a kunai and throwing it at Kiba on his back. But Akamaru got in the way. Kiba would say, Akamaru. The dog would turn towards his master and says, food pill, take. As the dog would eat the pill, growing red fur. As reddish brownish fur. As it would grow larger. As Akamaru's fangs would grow larger too along. As the dog would roar. Naruto would say, is that? Let me guess. It's allowed, huh? Yep. Gecko says, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Doggy wants to fight. Let's fight. Akamaru would get on top of his big beast mimicry. As Akamaru would become a clone of Kiba. Huh? Wait. What the? As they say, Getsuga! Fang over fang! Rushing at the block at high twisting speeds. Did he just become a drill? Naruto would jump over Kiba and Akamaru, rushing as the giant and catastrophic, the giant twister would make its way back towards Naruto. Crud. The ball would continue to jump around as trying to lose this twister. It would catch him here and there. The blood would get a cut on his cheek. A deep one. One that's pretty deep. Blood would start to dry as Naruto would say, that hurts. Hey, I don't like being cut in the face. So how about you do us all a favor and stop spinning? As Kiba and Akamaru were spinning, Kiba would say, don't worry, Naruto. This will be done very quickly if you just stop dodging. As they would spin once more, Naruto would think, well, I can't stop him. What am I supposed to do? I can feel my chakras looser, but I can feel something outside of me. I need something quick, or I'm done. deep in his subconscious. The Naruto fox would chuckle, dark voice. Yes. Go on, boy. Bring your animal out and show me that all 9 tails of my chakra was not in vain. The fox smiled devilishly. Everything would go dark as this is when the Getsuga would land made direct hit with Naruto's body. Everyone would be shocked and wondering what happened as the smoke. Debris and smoke would be in the air. That's when it subsided. They would see the two Kibas being held by Naruto with both fists. One in each fist. Kiba was, how is that possible? There's no way. You should have torn his shreds. As the other Kiba would look to see claws, very long ones. His nails turned to claws. It's strange. As Naruto's wounds start to heal very quickly, as all the cuts and bruises would start to fade, as they'll heal rapidly, literally rapidly, as the cut on his cheek would have healed, as the boy lifted up his eyes, the blonde slits would peer into Kiba's slit eyes from the blonde boy, blues, really nice, were slits to crimson red, like a feline slit in the middle. This is when a burst of red chakra would submerge as the blonde hair would just start to go wild as frisky edges as spike out completely like a wild mess. Fangs start to fear on the boy as they'll be longer than usual when he used Naruto's chakra. But a foot, about an inch longer, as his whisker mark thicken a lot more. His eyes would have a darker hue to it, a darker outline. Lips snarled back with lips black as in a fury of red chakra. Naruto would push the two Kibas back as Kibas would struggle to get up as Kiba would say, "What the hell is that?" As Naruto would snarl, "Oh, there's more where that came from. Kiba." As the blonde, "Bring it, dog breath. Let's see compared to a real monster." Kiba would say, "Oh, that's it. Getsuga, fang over fang," as they would quickly rush towards the two, as blasting towards each other. As the two Kibas would blast forward. Naruto would clench his fist and lean back his arm. Dark crimson red chakra would emit from like a flame lit on fire. As he would strike as this blow in contact would set the two Kibas back as in a haze of red. Pure red chakra. This would burst. This would completely shock everyone back as the two Kibas would collide to the stay on the wall. One of the keyboards would poof, showing Akamaru as they would collapse unconscious. Keyboard said, Akamaru! Don't worry, boy. I got you. You'll pay for that, Naruto. Finger and fang, as Kiba would spin like a drill once more, crushing at Naruto. As Naruto would slap him away, he would go rearing to a different direction, slamming into the wall. As Kiba would be unconscious. As he'll be unconscious, the blonde would grab Kiba by the collar. He'll look into his eyes, his unconscious body. The boy lifts up his clawed hands as he goes to slash down, where he's stopped by all the Jonings. As Kakashi says, now Naruto, we don't want to do anything bad, do we? Kurenai was holding him back by the stomach, making sure that he doesn't do anything else. The guy had his hand on Naruto's head, making sure that he can't aim properly either. A snarl would come from the boy, the blonde. Let go. Now. Kakashi would nod to the other Jonings as Asuma would have looked at very much making sure that the claws didn't touch Kiba at all, as the claws were pretty sharp, close to the boy's face. That was close. Kurenai would look at the blonde in a different way, kind of shocked that he could beat Kiba. As the blonde would make his way back up, as Hinata would be blushing like crazy, as Naruto-kun, as she would have the ointment, as she would step right in front of him. The blonde would look at her and question as she didn't. As Kurenai would have thought, that's what it was. Naruto would look at the ointment as Naruto would have brushed her off. Naruto would look at her as we got closer to then slapping the ointment right out of her hands, letting it fall and crack, smash to the ground, breaking. Hinata would have been surprised as he would snarl, get close to her face and snarl. I don't like how you're stalking me, he would say. But first and last warning, stop following me, and I'll never like you. Brush, she would shove her aside, moving. Kurenai would have been surprised that the boy would do that. She would start to glare at the blonde with daggers in her eyes, just feeling the attention as the Shy Hyuga would have been shocked, completely shocked that he knew that she was there for all these years. But he knew that she loved him, but he completely told her to back off, to leave him alone. Tears start to come out through the girl's eyes. The girl would have ran off the area and it's somewhere else. Kakashi would have said, Naruto. The boy would snarl as, what? As the blonde would have said, everyone looking at him, Shikamaru would have said, come on, not cool. That's even heartless for you. No, Shikamaru says to Naruto. Sasuke would have. Didn't know you felt like that. Dope. But you said something that you said your own problems. That's you. The blonde would have. So, it doesn't matter. As the blonde woman's speech would have been cut as the features would die down. His hair would become more calm. Eyes would turn into a cerulean blue hue. His claws would vanish. The boy would collapse unconscious. Kakashi would have catched him as. So, that was a transformation. Rouge would make appearing right in front of him saying, "Is it that? I don't know." Kakashi says, I'll check. Kakashi will check out the seal on his stomach, but you see a Sharingan. Glancing at it, you'd see that it's perfectly fine. It looks fine to me, Kakashi says. I'll get you right and look at it, he would say. Let's put him down here. The rest. Very much, Kakashi would leave him there to rest. You know, would say, what was up with that? Kurnoe would still be kind of pissed that the boy just rejected Hinata in the most baddest way, as then had just fall unconscious. She would very much welcome to the Kakashi. She would say, "Watch your step, Kakashi." She would say in a hiss. He was under a transformation. He would say, "What do you mean? Do you know the Naruto's Knight of Jutiki?" "Yes." He might have drawn some of the beast's chakra. So don't blame him for the actions. Don't blame him for the actions that he just did. It could be the fox influencing him. She would sigh to remember that maybe this wasn't his fault for rejecting Hinata. As the blonde would be a fall asleep unconscious. In his mindscape, he would very much be here, in the water, facing a giant gate, so large, paper seal. He'd be looking angrily at the two slitted red eyes looking right back at him in amusement. "What the hell did you do, Kyuubi?" It's a deep chuckle. The beast would just say, "I didn't do anything. That was all you." "Oh, I know your chakra. It's familiar. I used it before. I just use it now." "That might have been my chakra, but that was all you. You were all in control." "I didn't mean to dish you out like that. That was you. You did something to me, didn't you?" "No, I didn't. But let me inform you, brat. Do you remember being bitten by something?" Bitten? Naruto remembered a beast from the Force of Death 1 month ago. "Yeah, what about it?" "Whoa. Have you ever heard of a werewolf?" "Werewolf?" You know the legend of werewolves, how men bitten by these wolf-like monsters would be bitten, and after every full moon they would change. "You're saying I was bitten by a werewolf?" The fox would chuckle. "Yes. because of the seal, I couldn't. Now you're a werewolf. The fox would chuckle. Amusing. Now you're a beast, just like me. No, I'm nothing like you, you damn fox. I'll never be like you at all. I might be a werewolf. And I might have all your chakra now. But one thing is, I'm gonna use it for my own goods. The fox will chuckle. We'll see, brats. So, why could I not summon more of your chakra? 'Cause you took all of it from me. The light completely absorbed my chakra, but it couldn't absorb me. So I still exist. I'm recovering my chakra as we speak. Whenever you use your werewolf abilities, you draw upon my chakra. So it's connected. And just know that I have some influence on you too. The fox would smile as they would chuckle. Farewell, brats. As it would close its eyes, disappearing into the darkness. Damn fox. I don't beat you to ruin my life. Great. Now I'm a werewolf, along with those foxes. With power. Influence me. Good job. What he said was true anyways. I did this, how my emotions were out of control and all over the place. I better just go. As he get out of this mindscape. Naruto opened his eyes, says he'll be hearing the clashes as battle. The ball would get up as he look out to see bushy brows fighting Garda. As the two would continue to clash after Lee took off his weights, Naruto would have not known about the weight thing. Naruto wondered, whoa, he's fast. This is true speed, Sasuke says. But why did I use this against you, Tim? Because he was holding back. He had damn weights on him. Oh, let me guess. You didn't like that, did you? So he made a sissy fit. Shut up, dope. Sorry. The blonde would say as he would smile. Looking down to the ground. I dish up one of my flanks. And her feelings too. Is that how I've truly thought about her? She was nothing else but kind of annoying sometimes, but those are my true feelings. They were just pushed to the surface and boosted. Naruto don't see laughing at her girl as she'll be very much seeing her streaks of tears that would have been there. Seeing how her body signals, how her body is kind of slooping and drooping. The blonde would have saw that he messed up badly. As this is when, after Lee's got his arm and leg crushed, they would start the match. And very much making Gaara the winner. Gaara would turn towards Uchiha. You'll make me feel alive. And Uzumaki. Mother wants your blood. She wants both of your bloods, and she will have. As the boy would chuckle as he would start to laugh maniacally, insanely. The two getting a look at the redhead. Gee, gone for overdue, Naruto says. I'll show him. As those Hinata and Neji's fight would have gone similar, but she wouldn't be so determined. She's more taking Neji blows. It's making it's making it easier for Neji to try to kill her. And after finally, as he's about to go for the killing blow, he's stopped by the Jotings. As they would stop him from killing Hinata, as Neji would scoff, undisgusted. Just because you couldn't have that stupid blonde idiot mean that your life, it means that you give up. Your fate was meant to be better than this, Sayaka-sama. And also, your life was meant to do Chiha. Dumb bitch. And then he says as he walked away. Naruto would be pissed at how Neji just diss Hinata. But you remember that he dissed her as well. I'm not better than him. As the blonde would very much step back as they will all be walking out, Naruto will pull Hinata to the side as she would be terrified. Remaining those red eyes looking at her hatred. The blonde would say, I'm sorry how I acted earlier. I wasn't in the right mindset and all. I knew that you were watching me from the very day I remember first meeting you. I might have been too pissed at the time, whatever was going on with me. I don't know. But I'm sorry, but you're more like a sister to me, Hinata. We were your sister, and I don't think we can ever be anything else. I'm sorry. The girl would sigh as depressedly as she started to walk away. Naruto, seeing that the girl continued to walk, he'll look down as, well, there was no way he got that chance down. The blonde would continue as he would make his way out. A week has passed. Naruto would have asked Kakashi, but Kakashi said he would be betraying Sasuke. The blonde would have wanted to do something with his time. When he realized he could. His werewolf powers. He has really deep dived into that. The blonde would have been very much going off until Ebisu got in his way. Ebisu would say, Young Uzumaki, huh? What do you want? I'm here to train you. Kakashi wanted me to. Oof. Oh, you're chocolate. Once I make you a good ninja, you might be fit for Hokage. Naruto saying, oh yeah? Then take this as a puff of smoke. As very much then later will be a naked buxom blonde. As Ebisu went and a massive nosebleed will launch him far back, knocking him out. As very much Naruto would say, nice my hair jutsu, you idiot. As the blonde would turn as he would go on to walk. As he's walking around the village, you hear giggling. The giggling, as he's walking down the street, the giggling starts to get worse and louder. And Naruto was like, ugh, as he'll walk towards the giggling. The giggling will be really perverted as you find where it's from. An old man peeping to the women's side of the bathhouse. You gotta be kidding me, Naruto says. Yeah, let me see it, baby. Let me see it. Yeah. Show me more. Listen, they do right. Yeah, I want to see some more, baby. As he's grabbed behind his pulled. Ah! Hey. Oh, pervert. What do you want, kid? I got some research to do. Research by peeping on the woman, as the woman would hear this as, huh? Oh, it's him again. Let's get him, girls. Huh? Hey, kid, what the hell? This got caught. Sorry. What's the guy deal with the women over there? There he is. Uh-oh. Hey, it's not what it looks like. He was a brat. No sweet, innocent little boy would do that. Get him! The Konoichis would attack him, beating the shit out of him. After being beaten to a pulp, Jiraiya would get up as, what's the big idea, kid? I didn't do nothing. Oh, you did. You're being too loud. I can hear it giggling from a mile away. How did you? Let's just say I have sensitive ears. Tone it down, would ya? And you know what? For repayment, you're gonna train me. Huh? Why would I train you? Yet they have to. You got no choice, pervy sage. Pervy sage? How do you... I know you're listening. I know you're dry, legendary Sonic. I don't need your stupid introduction anyways, either. You know your stuff, kid. Yes. I am the legendary Jiraiya. Do you want me to say it, yell out here? Can I peep on the woman again, or not? Fine, I'll train you. Stupid brat. Never mind him. I drive with you. Naruto say, let's go. I poof the way into sunshine. Train ground. Jiraiya was making walk on water after very much checking the seal. Let's see if the 5-prong seal is still there. You'll see that it's gone. Probably burned out. The blonde would have walked on the water as Jiraiya would have made him the toad contract, making him signing it, making him a toad summoner. After doing some hand signs, he'd always get a tadpole. Which was stupid for him. But eventually, he got the toad tadpole to a giant and toad Gamabuta. After riding on him, after hanging on him for all day, he was accepted as a toad summoner by the toads themselves. Jiraiya would very much watch Naruto here and there, as Naruto would be out early in the morning as training. The blonde would have, alright, dig deep. As he was drawing the ninth, his werewolf ability automatically drawing on the ninth chakra. as his features start to become more defined: whiskers, claws, teeth, red-lit eyes. As okay, I can feel I can go a bit further, but I'm afraid to let lose control. Jiraiya will be watching us. What are you doing? As very much Naruto will say, I gotta learn control. It's gonna hurt my teammates. Let's do this. And he still continues drawing more of the werewolf powers or the chakra of the Nine Tails. And it's his body was start to bulk. As he bulks up, his hind legs are start to reform. As he reforms first, covers his body. As his head will start to reshape itself. As he'll grow a snout. As he'll grow a tail and 2 wolf ears on his head. As a giant red wolf with red eyes, with blue eyes, with a show, with a white underbelly, with the upper arms being, well, covered in white fur. It's basically the same water photo in this picture. The beast would look at his hands, as he'll be surprised that he can do this. Jiraiya would have been surprised seeing this too, as jumping out of the trees as Naruto would snarl, I think, Prairie Sage, what the hell are you doing here? So you're the beast that killed off those beginnings. Beast. Yep. Come on, Gaki, let's go. After being shunshined into Lord Kaido's office and being informed, Naruto would have been shocked. He killed people. I killed people? I took people's lives? Originally when I said you were under control of the full moon, I wouldn't think you could control yourself with it, even at that. Well, keep this a secret. Because you would, after, this would know about after, well, the tuning exams. You can tell them this or whatever you want. And my teammates and friends, I will keep it a secret. You being looking like this might scare them off. Naruto would have drooped as he would return back to normal form after 30 minutes. His clothes would be a bit ripped, but it would have been tatters. The ball would say, I'm gonna run out of jumpsuits if I keep on doing this. Jiraiya says, I might have an idea for you. Hey, Gaki. Do you want to go to shopping? Shopping? Yeah, shopping. Alright. I'll go shopping with you, Prairie Sage. Good. Let's go, Gaki. As Jiraiya would pull him off to a village, into the rest of the village. Frieza would sigh. So this is what it feels like. How am I going to even deal with these two? Shopping inside the village, Naruto had to put a hand on it as well. The villagers are not so friendly towards him. Jiraiya would have saw this and would have been very pissed. Telling to this terrorism later on. How could Sensei let this go on? The Gaki can't get any clothes or food at all. All I can get is damn cup of ramen up noodles and terrible orange jumpsuits. Jiraiya would have ordered some expanding clothes. As it'll be an orange and black jumpsuit. A bit better, but the blonde one is still wanted orange. You can't get rid of that anyways. Naruto would have very much been happy. Like, thanks, Perfect Sage. Appreciate it. Something as the blonde will wear something similar to this. Hair grown out a bit. As Naruto would smile. Yeah. It's a black headband. I say would smile. This feels a lot better. Drowning. Oh, we're smiling too long. I said, you like that? The fourth Hokage on the back? Yeah, it's meant to be a replica of the fourth's robes, Hokage robes, but it can never beat the original. Unless I become the seventh. Or the sixth. The next Hokage. Uzumaki Naruto. If you get the Gaki. Well. Naruto would have found some interesting abilities that came along with his werewolf abilities. With werewolf, he can use blue flames. That was something that he would have been off about. And after burning down some things, he would get it down alright. He just needed a bit more practice. And drawing more on the chakra would have made his fur change color a bit. More around one tail of it would have darkened his fur to a more brownish and brown and red. Brown and red, that would have been 1 to 2. 3 to 4 would have made his fur red and black. He didn't want to go there close because when he got to 3 tails, he kind of lost it. It went on a pure killing spree inside the forest one night, so it was not fun. Chunin exam finals. Everyone will be gathered for the very day that Hyuga beats the demon. Can't wait for the Hyugas to beat the demon. Yes, I hope he kills him too. Yeah, then we can finally get rid of the demon once and for all. People will be talking to each other here and there. Neji will be in the arena waiting for Naruto. As everyone will be kind of waiting for the blonde when he would arrive. And right in front of them, as it will be like a Minato lookalike. As they'll see it. Is that the Yellow Flash? Yondaime Hokage? One says, it's the Yondaime. Isn't he dead? It's the demon. Why did he look like the Yondaime? The Yondaime Hokage. First, it would have been surprised seeing that Naruto's hair, he looks just like his father, even more. Naruto Uzumaki has arrived. Naruto with a smile on his face.